welcome back to the channel. Now, I know VRA at the moment is getting a lot of stick. You can see it in the comment section. People are getting fed up, people are getting tired, people are angry, and some have said to me, this is why I sold off all my project, sold off all my VRA. I think there's better opportunities elsewhere. There's some people that are now on the verge of selling all their VRA. You could see these people in the comment section saying, look, if we don't get, this by this date, I'm out of here, etc., etc. And maybe you watching this as well are maybe at the edge of your seats and saying to yourself, you know what, I'm looking at the market right now and I'm seeing loads of gains being made elsewhere with so many different projects, but VRA has pretty much just acted as a stable coin over the past few weeks. I'm actually also looking elsewhere, but let me give you an important piece of data and some important information that you need to know before you make any rash decisions. So if you're watching this video and you're one of these people, you might want to watch this till the very end, because what I'm about to say could change your life forever. It's the difference between walking away this bull cycle with maybe a 10x portfolio and walking away with 100x, right? So this is a very important video. Now, before I get started, make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you've seen in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. And please remember, guys, that the Telegram group is completely free, right? So this is not money that's coming out of your pocket. So join the free Telegram group right now by clicking the link below. Now let's get straight into the video. Now VRA, as we all know, or as everybody should know, this is the fundamentals for the project are actually really good, right? It's a really good project. They're doing real world stuff. We've been watching them for a few years now, as I'm sure many of you have. You've seen the updates. You've actually seen how VRA has performed each cycle. So you can actually see in 2021 this project performed extraordinarily well percentage wise, right? But as you can see, and as I've updated, anytime we look at the market cap, anytime I do these videos, you'll see Verasity, let's say between a 45 and at max about an 80 to 90 million dollar market cap. So it seems to have a range of around 40 to 80 million dollars. And this has been the case for quite some time. You can see here that price has been trapped inside of this range since May 2022, and I've explained this several times in this video. I said the only time we came close to breaking that was last year at the start of the year, right? So as you can see, I haven't given you any reasons that have changed your mind, but what I am going to say is this: selling at your coins on a project, especially a micro cap project that has solid fundamentals, could be probably one of the worst things you ever do, right? Because most projects, even at the start of a bull cycle, in a bull cycle, will move purely off speculation. Now, obviously, that's no good reason to be in a project, but I'm just saying, based on what we've seen, Verasity has performed in each bull cycle. Now, could this be the cycle where it doesn't perform? Maybe, but even if that isn't the case, we should still see VRA move to the back of it, to the top of this range, which means you should see VRA move at least 100%. And again, that would be, in my opinion, the bear case scenario for VRA. So at the end of the day, this is all opportunity cost. Is there a better project elsewhere where you can make way more gains than VRA, right? So I've given you a bear case and that's 100%. Now let's say you flip all your VRA into another project that you've heard about, similar market cap, everybody's talking about it, right? And you decide to get in. Now with a lot of those new projects, the big risk is it going to zero right away because it's not proven, right? And another risk is moving your VRA into a project that's already pumping or already going up. You could actually be buying the top. So actually, when you look at the risk versus reward, just from that context, sometimes it's best to just be patient, sit and hold, and maybe even wait till it hits maybe the 100% target, see how it moves. If it starts to range, if it starts to pull back again and looks like it's closing inside, then you could say, you know what, I'm going to take my profit and I'm going to run. Or I'm going to, just basically sell all my initial capital and just keep the profit in. There's so many ways to navigate this. Number two, this project is not listed on a Coinbase or a Binance yet, and this is actually one of the frustrations that many people have, because they understand we need the volume to obviously hit that $1 mark. There's been no talk of this, so therefore people are looking for elsewhere. But this is a project that's only in the KuCoin, Gate.io, OKX, Uniswap, right? So it's not on bad exchanges, but it's not on the two largest exchanges. Now, again, selling a project before it's listed on a major exchange, especially a project that, again, has strong fundamentals, doing real world work, and we've been tracking the project for years. Really and truly, selling a project before it hits a Binance or a Coinbase, again, is you can go back and look at most of the projects that that have been listed on exchanges or are about to be listed on exchanges. Look at the price action and you'll understand why selling before that actually happens could be a worst case scenario. And for those of you that are planning to sell anyway, again, just what I would personally do is I'd wait for an exchange listing, and then obviously price pumps, and then I'll sell all my coins, right? For those of you that are bearish no matter what, that could be a strategy that you could deploy, right? And another reason why I would say to really think about what you're doing here is ask yourself, why did you get into this project in the first place, right? Go back, think about that, right? Because it's so easy to get caught up in the gains. It's so easy to get caught up in just the pure hype and speculation. But ask yourself, why did I actually get into this project? Has that milestone been hit? Have they achieved what they have setting out to do? Is the project actually progressing from a fundamental point of view? And if they are, then why exactly? I don't understand. If there's been no real changes fundamentally that you're not against, or then I don't understand why you would abort mission just because price hasn't moved. And I'll give you a real life example of what happened to our CC Premium members and myself just last week, right? There's a project that we had in our portfolio. Again, you can all join Crypto Crew Premium. The link is in my description. You'll get access to our strategies on VRA, our profit taking strategies, our entry strategies, access to our other 100x gems and more. But just to continue the story, right, there's a project in CC Premium we gave out in 2022, and we gave out the fundamental reasons why. We said it will be a massive project, for the reasons why. Again, join CC Premium to find out what project it is. But none of the fundamentals changed. We just held on to the project, and literally this week price exploded in value. And what I mean exploded, price went up significantly, right? And this happened to actually two of our projects. One project from 2022, again, imagine if we sold that off, that would have been a disaster, right? And another project that we entered at the start of the year that was actually in a loss, was down, and then started to take off this weekend whilst the overall market was down, and it's now starting to break out. So sometimes we have to stick to our game plan, stick to our strategy, and that's what we like to do over at the VLC team at CC Premium. That's what we like to do: plan the trade and trade the plan, right? So, and stick to the plan. So this is it. It's easy to get emotional. It's easy to get irrational. Especially when you break it down and ask yourself, why am I actually doing this? Am I doing this because everybody else is starting to say sell in the comment section? Is it because the community is getting negative? Or am I selling because I've actually done all my research and said, okay, I actually believe VRA could potentially hit this price which, to be fair, I'm not satisfied with. I'd rather move my capital to this project, and even if price does rocket and does move, you're content because you did your own independent research, you did your own planning, etc., and you decided, you know what, this is the best thing for me right now. So that's the best way to look at these things. Don't just chase what people are saying. Really figure it out for yourself and ask yourself, why did I enter this, and am I happy to still hold, right? So I hope that answered some of your questions. Feel free to ask some questions using the links below. Email me an email or comment below. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting year ahead. And just to wrap up, many of you will understand what I'm about to say, so get ready. Have you ever bought a project, right? You bought the project, it didn't move, right? So it's kind of like what VRA is doing. It's remained stagnant, it's gone up, it's gone down, and it's and you've got fed up, and you decide someone tells you about a project, and you say to yourself, you know what, let me just move this project into that project because this project isn't moving anyway, and I guess if that project goes up, I can just use some of the profit to buy back in, right? And as soon as you do that, what ends up happening? The project that you bought initially ends up going up in value once you've sold all your coins. It ends up exploding in value. And then the project that you buy ends up going down, right? Isn't this the same story over and over again? Constantly, right? So really think about what you're doing. Don't take what you see online as some type of financial guidance or anything like that. You have to do your own research. You have to figure things out for yourself, or you have to join a community like CC Premium, where it's basically a hack, a fast track to success in crypto. And we're currently doing a 3 to 10x challenge, just where we turn 1,000 into 10x, right? Into 10,000, then 10,000 into 100,000, and then the last 3x is 100,000 into 1 million. So if you want to capture the first 10x for us this month, click the link below and join CC Premium. Anyway, that's it for now. Until the next update, seize the day.